Hey, moms. So, welcome to the Momtrepreneur Life Coffee Chat. I am Jody, the mom from lifeunbox.blog, and I'm so glad you're here for this coffee chat. So, grab your coffee, got mine right here, and let's jump into it. So, if you're new to a coffee chat, this is a time where we pull our hair back, or mine is still down, but it's going to be back as soon as I'm going to pull it back in a ponytail as soon as I'm done with this. We throw on our mom boss shirt. Let's see, mom boss shirt. And we just kick back, relax, and pull the curtain back on the Momtrepreneur homeschooling mom life, unedited, uncut, um, and get just kind of a real life glimpse into what it means to be a momtrepreneur and a homeschooling mom of 6. So again, I'm Jody the mom, and you can visit lifeunbox.blog to get the full picture, or at least a lot of information on this topic. So so sometimes I come into these coffee chats knowing exactly what I want to talk about and the subject, and I've thought through it. Maybe wrote down a few notes of things that I just wanted to make sure that I said. But today is different because I was literally going, I don't know what to talk about. There's a lot going on because it's just the holiday season. This will actually be my final coffee chat recording for 2021. And I'm kind of excited about it because I'm taking a break for December. So there will still be videos, and I have a bunch of stuff that I was able to schedule ahead of time. So everything, you're still going to get tons of content for December. But for me, I just get to take a break. So I'm kind of excited about that. Now, usually, Christmas time, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, things naturally come to a slowdown as far as clients go and things like that. And so for me this year, I really want to embrace the slowdown and hopefully get some rest, get my creative cup refilled, because I do feel I've written, like, I haven't quite added everything up, but I think I'm close to 100,000 words that I've written this past year. And so that's a lot of words. In case you were wondering, it's really a lot of words. So I just need to take that break. Now, typically what I do is when I come to a natural slowdown, I fill it with other things. But I am determined this time around to really just take a break, say no when I can, say no, and just replenish. I feel like that's what I need, is to just replenish. So we did have a great Thanksgiving. I did not host this year. My sister and I, we share every other year. And so it was really nice just to go to her house, and we always contribute, regardless of who's hosting, we all end up cooking some part of the meal, but usually the turkey and the ham is up to the person who hosts, and of course, cleaning the house and all that good stuff. So it was so nice just to kind of sit back and really chill. But coming off of the break, so the kids had the full week off of Thanksgiving. I didn't. I still worked. I only worked until Wednesday. So I still worked, and they had the full week off. So coming back from a break, regardless of how short or long it is always difficult, even for the toddler. Now, I just want to describe our day, and this kind of is one example of what our entire day was like. So the baby, we got this really cute beanbag Baby Yoda chair from Walmart. We saw it at Walmart. We're like, oh, let's get one. We're like, we don't need two. Of course, the 4-year-old and the almost 2-year-old will share it. Anyway, so we bought this little beanbag Baby Yoda chair, toddler size. So the baby drags it into the office classroom area and proceeds to pitch a fit and have her version of a cage match with her Baby Yoda chair. So that was our day yesterday. And so I was thinking one of the topics I could talk about is just to give a wealth of wisdom from a veteran homeschool mom about coming off of a break and getting back into the routine. And I'm like, I have no wisdom on this. My only wisdom is just endure. It'll be okay. I'll get back into the groove, but you might just have to endure a few rough days. Today was better because the baby took a long nap. The preschooler took a long nap. The 2 middles went over to my parents' house and hung out with them. So it was a better day. So let's get some coffee while we're at it. And we'll talk about the I'm a Mom store too. Or the mug. Anyway. So the best advice that I can give you from my many, many years as a homeschool mom, is to just endure. They'll get back into the schedule. Okay, so exciting news. I've finished the unit study that I have been working on. So last year when I was homeschooling my first grader, I just wanted to have some kind of United States geography. So I was looking for a unit study that would really just, that was low pressure. So, but that would kind of just give him the basics. And so I found some stuff and I'm like, I could do this. I can make one. So I did. So these are really notebooking pages that you can go through. And like I said, it's just like low pressure. So I'm going to be proofreading that. And I'm hoping that I will actually have it up on the website, free download, as a homeschool resource. So I have a few other things that are floating around in my head too. I would like to put some of my art unit studies together. So kind of break what I do for co-op up into smaller chunks, and to even give to write the biographies for the artists. So you don't necessarily need to buy other books, but you can if you want to. So those are coming up. And so I have a lot of things in my head. So I am in the process of writing a book. I'm going to do it. I'm kind of hoping that I can get everything written, at least that ugly first draft, by December when I'm supposed to be taking off. But we'll see. I'm not going to pressure myself into getting it done. I have 2 chapters written. I have words burning in my head for 2 more. And so I'll have one of my notebooks. So I'm using this notebook to write down all my stuff, and because it is a nonfiction book. And so I have topics, and I'll just, as thoughts come to my head throughout the day, I'll just write them down, and then I will pull them together for actual chapter and flow and things like that. So I'm excited about doing it. So this coffee chat is really just a hodgepodge of different things. So because I have to, get in everything for the end of the year, and then we'll be back in January at full strength. Let's get some coffee to get fueled. Oh, so I wanted to share, because I just did this today. So I love this mug. I'm a mom. What's your superpower? I have shirts, bags, and all that in the Life Unboxed store. And it's always 20% off when you use the coupon code SUPERMOM. So just keep that in mind. So if you need a good gift for mom, check out the Life Unboxed store and use the code SUPERMOM for 20% off. But anyway, so I've always liked this mug, but the way it printed initially, it was really small. So I wasn't a fan of that. So I went in today and I redesigned it so it actually fills the entire mug. So if you need to let your kids know your superpowers and that you're bigger than them, or that you're the mom boss, because sometimes we have to remind our kids who the boss is, then be sure to check out the Life Unboxed store and the newly designed mug. And I might have to get myself one just so I can have one that's bigger so that they can see it. And also, because it is Christmas time, and it is my favorite time of year. I like the decorations. I love the music. I will listen to Christmas music starting in September, but my husband bans me from doing that sometimes. So we haven't put up our Christmas decorations yet. That's going to happen this weekend because my boys like to start in December, not November. I would put it up on the day after Thanksgiving, but we've compromised at the first weekend. But I wanted to mention gift ideas. So again, if the mom in your life needs something unique and original, definitely check out the Life Unboxed store. There's a whole bunch of just mom specific stuff in there, and I love it. I wear my stuff, so I think it's great. So have a lot of fun, and be sure to use Super Mom to get the 20% off. Okay, but if you need a white elephant gift for under $10, then this I highly recommend, because there are quotes. It's not just a journal. Of course, there's blank pages, but then there's also quotes, like every 10 pages or so. And they're totally demotivational quotes. Like you would expect to get motivated, but no, this is totally demotivation. And so I just had a lot of fun with it. My husband has this big, boisterous laugh that kind of surprises everybody when they first hear it. And he just laughs so hard when he reads different demotivational stuff. So he inspired this notebook. So this is, like I said, this is a great one if you need a white elephant gift, and it's under $10 on Amazon, and I will leave that in the description below. And then, of course, there's the guided journal. Like, if you have an aspiring author, whether it's your kids, or somebody you know, this is guided, and yes, I am using it too. So I made this journal as something that I would want to use, because I do have a story idea churning in my head. And so it gives space to, like, okay, character development. What are the eye colors? What's the hair look like? Who are his parents? When's his birth date? Things that you need to know. Whether you include them in your story or not, you still need to know these things. And so it is a guided journal for that, and then gives you space to outline different things like that. So this I highly recommend, and like I said, I'm using it myself. And then we just have a couple, and these are all less than $10. I think I priced them all at $7.99. So we have the genius thoughts of an overly caffeinated introvert. And then we have Mom Boss, ridiculously good ideas. And these are all blank dot grid journals. And then step 1, coffee. Step 2, conquer the world. And I have a few more ideas percolating. So I guess this is what happens when you take a break. And I did take a break for Thanksgiving most of the days. And you just come back refreshed and full of ideas. So by January, I will come back, hopefully refreshed and full of ideas, if I don't add too many things to my schedule since it's open. So moms, I hope you enjoy this holiday season, that you yourself find time to recover and recuperate, and that this is just a time for you to connect with your kids, with your husband, with your family, and to just appreciate the people around you. So I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and be sure to, if you need inspiration, ideas, I'm going to have so much content for you while I'm taking a break. So be sure to check it out and get the ideas churning for yourself. And I will see you next year, and we will have more Momtrepreneur coffee chats. And if you know somebody who maybe wants to start working from home, or is working from home or something like that, share the channel with them, share the podcast, the blog. I would love to help as many moms as I can experience the freedom that I've gotten by working for myself and working as a virtual assistant. So I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and I will see you next year.